Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's non-conference matchup between the Mountain Home Lady Bombers and your Wynne Lady Yellowjackets. Let's meet our visitors from Mountain Home. Number 7, Brooklyn Orange. Number 12, Libby Dewey.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States.
Number 11, Kylie Horn. Number 8, Dalen Harper. Number 20, Natalie Fleet. Number 14, Lakin Anderson. Number 6, Emma King. Number 15, Abby. Number 5, Carly Drury. And number 4, Libby Fawcett. And your Lady Yellowjackets. Number 1, Bailey Williams. Number 2, Katie Cowan. Number 9, Lainey Holman. Number 13, Bree Party. Number 17, Abby Easley. Number 18, Reese Autry. Number 20, Jenny Campbell. Number 22, Allery Anderson. Number 24, Lily Vance. Leading off, starting at shortstop, number 3, senior Katie Moore. Playing second base, number 16, Katie Hodges. Playing right field, number 14, senior Callan Smith. Playing first base, number 23, Mary Ashton Gilbreth. Playing left field, number 7, Lindsay Andrews. Starting at pitcher, number 25, senior Allie Glover. Playing third base, number 19, Caitlin Tansey. Starting in the DP position, number 8, Hadley Denovan. Playing center field, number 5, Savannah Brown. And in the flex, catcher, number 15, senior Alyssa Webb. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your caps for the pledge, followed by the national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Wynne, Arkansas, mosquito capital of the Delta. Mosquitoes are away, though. There's a lot of wind here this afternoon. Whopper's next to me. He's going to hop on a little bit. Good afternoon for softball here in Wynne. It's a non-conference matchup. Wynne at the top of their conference in the 4A, I believe it's 4A East. It'll be a 7-inning contest, and then they'll play the JV game. We'll show the JV game. We moved this back a half hour, actually starting even 5-6 minutes early because of the rain that's supposed to be coming in about 6 o'clock. Of course, a little bit of a sprinkle about 3:30 as we're ready to go. Brooklyn Arms will lead off. Mountain Home in their road uniforms, blue tops, black pants, blue socks. First pitch is a ball. Should be a strike, 0-1. To Brooklyn Arms. Wide end the pitch. This one back to the pitcher for the first out. So Libby Dewey will come to the plate now. Be Libby Dewey, then Kylie Horn, and Dalen Harper after that. This pitch to Dewey is lined up the middle. Diving stop at second, but Dewey will be safe. Be an infield hit for Libby Dewey. She's on. Hey, Bombers will be back in action at home for senior night this coming Tuesday against Greenbrier. Lady Bombers have clinched a spot at the 5A state tournament. This is line down the line. They go to second for one. It goes into the outfield. And Libby will be held up at third, but the Lady Bombers have first and third with one gone here in the top of the first. Dalen Harper will come to the plate now. It'll be an E5. Like Hendricks over at first base. Coach Tess Temple at first base coaching. Wide end the pitch. Up high for a ball, 1-0. Natalie Fleet on deck. First and third, one gone here in the top of the first. The 1-0 to Harper. This one is grounded to second base. They'll go to second. Out there and safe at first. The run scores. So 1-0 our score on the fielder's choice. That'll bring up Natalie Fleet. Wide end the pitch. This one down the line. Foul. In front of a capacity crowd here in Wynne. Sold out. The 1-1 into left field, a base hit. That'll move Harper to second. Natalie Fleet is on with a single. That'll bring up Lakin Anderson. The Lady Bomber third baseman. Lady Bombers have something cooking here in the first. One run across. Wide in the pitch, foul away, 0-1. Emma King on deck. Here's Glover's pitch, fouled away. Behind us here, and it's 0-2. This is Allie Glover in the circle for Wynne. And Wynne atop their conference. Actually tied for second, excuse me. The 0-2 bounces in. 1-2. Comes Glover to the plate with the 1-2. Pops straight up. This will stay in, and it drops. The wind brought it back in. Fly over to the left side. This will stay in, but nobody will get it. Wind blowing 14 miles an hour to the north with gusts up to 28 miles per hour. Oh, it's currently 78 degrees here in Wynne. Says it feels like it's 79. I don't know how that's possible. Next pitch to Anderson up high. And it's 2-2. Comes the 2-2 from Glover. On the way, lined into center field. This will get down for a base hit. They're going to hold Harper at third. Now the bases are loaded for Emma King. Emma King and then the Lady Bomber catcher, Abby Green. Bases are juiced like Barry Bonds for Emma King. First pitch to King, swung on and missed, 0-1. Pitch to King. It's 1-1. Wind howling, blowing out towards center field. And the pitch down low, 2-1. Anderson at first, Fleet at second, and Dalen Harper at third. One run across already here in the first inning. Next pitch to King. This one into right field. This will drop in. Harper's in. Around third. In to score is Fleet, and it's 3-0. Emma King's in at second with a double. And that'll bring up Abby Green. So King will have a courtesy runner. Two runners in scoring position. Here with two gone here in the first. 3-0 our score. Out here deep in the Delta. First pitch she sees is a strike. 0-1. Middle infielders playing at the cut of the grass toward the outfield. Here's the 0-1, fouled away, 0-2. Scoreboard says 2-2, should just be 0-2. Carly Drury on deck. Bombers will be back in action tomorrow against Marshall at home. This is lined into left field, a base hit. Anderson is in. The throw into third, not in time. They're going to hold her there. Green's going to scamper over to second, so it's going to be a single with a one-base error. That'll bring up Carly Drury. 4-0 our score here at 4:04 p.m. Central Standard Time here in Wynne. First pitch to Drury's a strike. 0-1. Glad you're here on the Bomber Sports Network this afternoon. Our next broadcast will be 11 a.m. Saturday. Bomber baseball take on West Plains. At West Plains. Pitch to Drury, slap hits this one to the left side. Throw over to first, not in time. The run scores. It's an infield hit for Drury, and another run is across. It is 5-0 Mountain Home. So the Lady Bombers have batted around now. Brooklyn Arms started the inning off. She flew right back to the pitcher on a hard hit ball. Glover's first pitch to Brooklyn is a strike, 0-1. Runners at first and second, 2 gone, 5 runs across here in the first inning. Here's the next pitch, ground to the left side. This will skip through. They're going to hold over at third base. Now the bases are loaded. As Libby Dewey will come to the plate. She singled her first time up in this inning. So the bases are loaded now. 5 runs across. Seven hits so far in the inning on 1 win error. Be Libby Dewey, then Kylie Horn on deck. 9 batters have come to the plate. As we're ready to resume here. Glover still in the circle for Wynne. Here's Glover's first pitch to Dewey. This one is caught by the shortstop, and that's the 3rd out. But the Lady Bombers push 5 runs across in the top of the first. They have a 5-0 lead. Ladies and gentlemen, would you like to be a Bomber? Mountain Home Public Schools is currently accepting applications from students interested in participating in the School Choice Program. School Choice Act 560 of 2015, authorized by the Arkansas General Assembly, empowers parents to seek admission for their children in participating school districts other than their own residential district. To be deemed eligible for the approaching school year, applications for the next school year must be received on or before May 1st. That's next week, or 2 weeks from now. Applications should be submitted to the non-resident school district, which will then notify the resident district of the filed application. Assignments will be determined based on available space, and applicants will receive notification of acceptance or rejection by July 1st. I mean, who would not want to be a Bomber, honestly? We'll get those in before May 1st. Be Katie Moore, Katie Hodges, and Callan Smith to lead off for the Yellowjackets. Not Yellowjackets, Yellowjackets. So many people eloquently call them. So Emma King will be in the circle, the usual starter for Mountain Home. King's first pitch is a strike, 0-1. So Emma King is spotted a 5-run lead before she even steps in the circle. King checks her wristband. Next pitch, fouled away. This will get out. The wind's not going to push this one back in. It's 0-2. Cloud coverage starting to come in even more. Next pitch from King, fouled this way. Still 0-2. So if very low fence over here, so it is 0-2. This pitch high deep to center field, and this one will be over Drury's head. It'll be a leadoff double for Katie Moore. And that'll bring up Katie Hodges. So you might see those darker clouds out there. When it's about to rain, the clouds darken because the water vapor is clumping together into raindrops, leaving less space for light to come through. So those clouds mean rain over there. But that's past us. Runner at second, nobody gone. First pitch back to King. They'll throw it over to Harper. Runner will advance to third. This will be Kellen Smith. One gone here in the first. Katie Moore standing at third base. And the first pitch, a ball. 1-0. This pitch grounded to the left side. This will be a base hit. A run will score. Wins on the board. It's 5-1 on the single from Callan Smith. That will bring up Mary Ashton Gilbreth, who will face Emma King. Coach Jill Dave's watching back home. Wynne legend over here. Did coach volleyball here. First pitch to Gilbreth is a strike. 0-1. So it's Anderson, Brooklyn Arms, Libby Dewey, and Dalen Harper across the infield. Abby Green catching. Emma King doing the pitching. This one to the left side, a base hit. Runners will advance 60 feet. Fosness, Drury, and Fleet from right to left in the outfield. So that'll bring up Lindsay Andrews. Two runners on. One gone here in the first. First pitch is lined into left center. Caught by Drury. Runners will stay put. That is the second out. So Wynne pitcher Allie Glover will come to the plate. Two gone here in the first. One run in. It'll be Caitlin Tansey on deck. First pitch to Glover's ball, 1-0. The 1-0 from King to Glover. High drive into left center field. Drury's got it, makes the catch, and we're out of the first inning. One run comes across, but no more. Lady Bombers still lead this one 5-1. Back here in Wynne, they're blasting the Little Einsteins theme song. Very eclectic playlist that they have here. So we've heard some Baby Shark, we've heard Little Einsteins, we've heard some Queen earlier. Kylie Horn will lead things off here in the second inning. Speaking of seniors, it is senior night next Tuesday, or this coming Tuesday. Lady Bombers will welcome Greenbrier to town. That's the battle for second place of the 5A West. Kylie Horn will come to the plate, lead things off. She reached on an error her first time up. First pitch to Horn, high drive into center field, going back toward the wall. This one is gone, a home run. Kylie Horn circles the bases, and it's 6-1. Kylie Horn starts off the second inning with a bang. Dalen Harper will come to the plate. And then Natalie Fleet. Dalen reached on a fielder's choice her first time up. She did get an RBI. Harper will stand in against Glover. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. So Horn continues her hot streak. That's her third home run in about a week and a half. Next pitch to Harper, ground to the right side, foul. 1-1, just outside of the outstretched arm of Tess Temple at first base. Here's the 1-1 to Harper, swung on and missed on a rise ball, 1-2. This one is lined into right field. Converging out, there's a collision over at right field. The ball drops. Harper will be safe at second. So Dalen Harper has reached 2 times now. Gonna bring up Natalie Fleet. Had a single her first time up. Lincoln Anderson on deck. And it'll be Emma King. Glover's ready. First pitch, laying down a bunt. It'll go foul. All right, that's 0-1. Fleet reached on a single in the first inning as 9 Lady Bombers came to the plate as is a foul ball, 0-2. Glover checks the sign from her wristband. Line and the pitch. High fly ball to the left side. Center fielder's got it. One gone here in the inning. Harper stays put at second. And Fleet is retired, and that'll bring up Lakin Anderson. Six to 1 our score here in Wynne. Home of the 2009 and 2011 state champions. First pitch to Lake, it's a strike, 0-1. Glover's ready, the 0-1. Line drive into right center. This is a base hit. They're going to send Harper home. Galloping to the plate, standing up, and it's 7-1. So it's another single for Lakin Anderson and an RBI. Emma King will come to the plate. She doubled her first time up. As might have a pitching change here. As we'll have a new pitcher here. That is going to be Katie Hodges, who will pitch now for Wynne. Seven to 1 our score. Lady Bombers pushed 5 runs across in the first inning. 9 Lady Bombers came to the plate. So Wynne has already gone to the bullpen. That'll do it for Allie Glover. She's still responsible for the runner at first. She's given up 7 runs. 7 runs on 8 hits. As Emma King will come in. One gone here in the second. Anderson standing at first. Wind in the pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. Bermuda sod lines the outfield here in Wynne. Next pitch to King is swung on and missed, 0-2. Hodges now on the mound. And the pitch fouled away into the Mountain Home dugout. Quick reflexes from Abby Green over here. Still 0-2. Next pitch to the left side, picked up by the shortstop. They go to second for 1. That's all they'll get. So it'll be a fielder's choice. Abby Green stands in now. Reached on a single in the first. Has 1 RBI. And the first pitch she sees fouled away. A lucky fan from Brooklyn will be leaving with that souvenir. Oh and 1 to Abby Green. The next pitch up high, 1-1. Wynne in their home white pinstripe uniforms. Blue and gold stripes on the socks. This one's in the dirt. 2-0 now. Carly Drury stands on deck. Next pitch from Hodges, lined into center field, a base hit. So runners at first and second, almost out at second on the force play, but she's in there safely. So it's a single for Abby Green. She's got 2 singles today. Drury will stand in here. Of course, the younger and more athletic sibling in that part of the Drury family. Brother Dylan playing over at Batesville for Lyon College. As first pitch, Carly looks at, it's a ball, 1-0. 7-1 our score. Here's the 1-0. Next pitch she looks at. It's a strike, 1-1. Go back to the top of the lineup. Brooklyn Arms on deck. 1-1 on the way. Up high for a ball, 2-1. There's the first and second. 2 gone, 2 across here in the second. A 2-1 rolls in there, 3-1. And here comes the 3-1. Slap back to the pitcher. Throw over to first. They get out of the inning. Not before 2 runs come across. As we'll head to the bottom of the second, 7-1 Mountain home. Lady Bobbers will be back in action tomorrow. So they'll welcome Marshall to town. That action begins at 5 over at Pittsfield to have a JV doubleheader. Believe that's against West Plains. That'll start at 4. And over across at Bomber Stadium, Bombers and Lady Bombers soccer teams will be at home for the first time in 2 weeks. So they'll welcome the Pointers of Van Buren to town. Still 76 degrees here in Wynne. With 78% humidity. As we're ready to roll here in the bottom of the second inning. So I believe this will be Caitlin Tansey who will lead off. Bottom of the second. Emma King still pitching. What's up, buddy? First pitch to Tansey is lined into center field. Drury moving in, makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the second. And that will bring up Hadley Denovan. King checks the signal from her wristband. First pitch, fouled away. Emma not in her usual aviators in the circle. Just regular glasses today. Here's the 0-1 up high for a ball, 1-1. Few raindrops moving in. Nothing major so far. 1-1. And we're in a lightning delay. We'll be in a lightning delay for the next 30 minutes. So make yourself comfortable. So there was lightning within a 10-mile radius of the stadium here as the Bombers lead 7-1. So we're still going to keep it live. We're going to put a timer on the screen to show you how much time's left in this lightning delay. As I haven't done that in a minute, so I'm trying to figure that out for you. But we will be on a hold. So let's see. It is, we'll say about 29 minutes left in that. So we'll put that up on the screen for you. If I remember how to do that. Don't want to leave y'all in the dark, so. In the meantime, we are in a lightning delay. It's what we were afraid of. As the rain's starting to pick up now. So we're going to forget the timer. We're going to take a little shelter here. We will be back with more Lady Bombers softball here, hopefully soon. But in the meantime, we will take a break.
Yeah, man. The teams are coming back to the dugout. I don't know how long we will go back. Okay. That'll work. Should we just call back and get closer? That'll work. So, should we just call back closer? Alright, I'll call back.
Bill, by the way. I'm not over.
Here, you want our picture? Here.
I rushed and pulled it all off.
Oh, yeah. Go, like it.
Harold got involved with it.
Take a picture with me first. Come on. We'll make it, okay?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Bobber Nation, we're back here at Wynne after around a 40-minute lightning weather delay here, somewhere in there. We're ready to resume. It'll be first and second with nobody out. 2 runs across here in the 3rd inning. So all kinds of stuff going on. Just real interesting situation there. They stopped the game for lightning here in the 3rd inning. Meanwhile, about 2 parks over, probably around 1,000, probably somewhere between 500 and 1,000 yards away, there was a high school baseball game going on that we were told was in a different county. Of course, if you're not familiar with the geography of the state of Arkansas, Cross County, which is the county we're in, we're right in the middle of it. But nonetheless, we're going to keep playing. If we go to another delay, then we will just call it. Hopefully with the Lady Bombers leading. I'm glad you've stuck it out with us here. So it'll be first and second with nobody out. 9-1 our score. Sure, download the Mountain Home Athletics app on your smartphone or visit mhbombersports.com on your computer. At home, you can watch this game live, also on YouTube. You can get any updates. We've sent bukus of updates so far this afternoon. So it is 9-1 here. It's a very good Wynne team. They're sitting in the top 3rd of their conference right now. We've been in close contact with the officials here in Wynne and the officials from the Wynne School District. They've been very good. The umpires have made it slightly difficult, but it is okay. We are resuming play. The wind has died down and the rain has stopped, so we should be able to get this one in here for you. So it'll be, who's this up? Natalie Fleet is at the plate with runners at first and second. Glad you're here with us. Natalie Fleet comes to the plate. Nothing count. Hodges back to the plate as the first pitch after the delay is rolled in for a ball, 1-0. Be Lakin Anderson on deck, the multi-sport athlete. Actually, not bad half afternoon right now here in Wynne. And the wind's died down as this one's chopped to the left side. This will go foul. The wind is down around 7 miles per hour, 75 degrees. The humidity has actually increased by 1%. It's now 81% humidity here in the flatlands. As it's 1-1 now. The 1-1. This is into left center field, caught by the center fielder for the first out of the inning. So Fleet lines out to the center fielder. That'll bring up Lakin Anderson. Lakin Anderson's got 2 singles and an RBI so far this afternoon. This one to the right side. This will get to the outfield, a base hit. Now the bases are loaded. As Kylie Horn will come in to score as the throw goes wide, and now it's 10-1. So a run is across. 3rd single of the game for Lakin Anderson. That'll bring up Emma King. Reached on a fielder's choice her last time up. She had a double in the first inning that brought home 2 runs. 10-1 here in the flatlands. And the pitch bounced in there. 1-0. Runners will advance 60 feet, so now there's runners in scoring position with 1 gone here in the 3rd. Hodges returns to the circle, 1-0. And the delivery is up high for a ball, 1-0. Actually, 2-0, excuse me. And the next pitch is a ball, 3-0. They do have first base open. Abby Green is on deck. She's got 2 RBIs so far today. Hodges again to the plate, the 3-0, as that's a strike, 3-1. 10-1 our score. Do have an update from Huntsville. Bomber baseball up 6-4, top of the 3rd. As pitch fouled away, full count now. Bomber baseball team on a hot streak. They swept the number 4 team of Class 5A the other night in the friendly confines of McLean Park. Hodges again with a full count, wind and the pitch. This one is down low for a ball, and the bases are loaded. That'll bring up Abby Green. So Abby Green will stand in now. He's got 2 RBIs, 2 singles so far. As first pitch she looks at is a ball, 1-0. Next pitch to Green, line into center field, a base hit. Harper scores, rounding 3rd, heading for home is Anderson. She's upstanding. Another 2 RBIs for Abby Green. And it's 12-1 Mountain home. What's up, Whopper? Whopper's here next to me. He wants to hop on. What's up, buddy? Whopper's had a full day. That's the team mascot, that's right. (12-1) our score. Drury slaps it to the left side. Shortstop funnels to second base. They'll only get 1 out. That'll bring up the top of the order. Well, he's in heaven, isn't he? So Drury reaches base. It's fielder's choice. I'll bring up Brooklyn Arms. So reach twice on a single and a walk. So 2 gone here in the inning for Brooklyn Arms. This pitch slapped to the left side. Rupp hustling down to first base. His arm, she's out. But the Lady Bombers bring 5 runs across in that half inning that took nearly 55 minutes. As we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd, it is 12-1 in favor of the Lady Bombers. A lot of baseball games going on around here. Here at the Wynne Sports Complex. So Emma King will return to the circle with a 12-1 lead here. A few upcoming events tomorrow. Everybody's home. So the Bomber JV baseball teams will have a doubleheader starting at 4 against, I believe, West Plains. There's a chance that could move to 4:30. Taking place simultaneously behind them, the Lady Bomber softball team will be back home as they will take on the Marshall Bobcats. That'll begin at 5 o'clock. That's a varsity JV doubleheader. Then about the other side of the road, just the other side of the high school, the Bomber and Lady Bomber soccer teams will welcome the Van Buren Pointers to town. That action begins at 4 p.m. with the JV girls game and then the varsity girls game and then the varsity boys game. So a lot of good events taking place here. So we begin the bottom of the third inning. This is Katie Moore. She looks at a ball 1-0. Coach Tess Temple shouting out instructions from the first base dugout. And the pitch, high fly ball into left field. This is Natalie Fleet, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. 2 pitches and 1 out. And this should bring up Katie Hodges, the Yellow Jacket pitcher. 12-1 our score. And the pitch. Up high for a ball, 1-0. The next pitch is in there for a strike, 1-1. A 1-1 is in there for a strike, 1-2. The next pitch outside, 2-2. The 2-2 from King, high fly ball, left center field. Drury calls off Fleet. That's the second out of the inning. Held Smith will stay it in now to face Emma King. Bottom of the third, 12-1 our score. This one is grounded to the shortstop, Brooklyn Arms. Picks it up, throws over to first base, not in time. So a runner is on with 2 gone here in the third. Mary Ashton Gilbreth will stand in now with 2 gone. With a runner over at first base. And the pitch swung on and missed. Big hearty cut. And it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2. As they have a runner caught between first and second. Tag on her, and she's in there safely. Oh, my goodness. Looked like she was out by a couple feet, as Blake Hendricks wants to ask about that one. I don't think Blake's going to win this argument, but we'll see. It looked like she was out by about maybe 3 or 4 feet. Doesn't matter what I think. So the umpires are going to confer, like the home plate umpire saw something. So she's going to stay over at first base. I don't think Blake's okay with that call, but since it's 12-1, I think he's going to settle for it. The 0-2 is up high. 1-2. So the 1-2 now. Wind picking up a little bit, blowing out to center. Rain is stopped as this is a high fly ball to center. Drury's got this one, and Carly Drury makes the catch, and we've gone 3 full innings. It is 3-1, or it's end of 3 innings. It is 12-1 as we head to the top of the 4th inning. Now here's this from Mountain Home Public Schools. Back here in Wynne, Arkansas, 12-1 our score here in the top of the 4th inning. Glad you're here with us. It's non-conference matchup. The Lady Bombers have made their way to the Delta. Not a mosquito in sight. So Libby Dewey will get things started here in the top of the 4th inning. 12-1 our score. Lady Bombers trying to tack on some runs. So they are in a run roll position, but they'll have to play to the 5th inning now. Line and the pitch. This one is a ball, 1-0. If they had gotten to 16 in that last half inning, we would have been eligible for the first run roll. Since we didn't reach that, we have to wait till the 5th inning. This pitch bounces in, 2-0. This is still Hodges in the circle. Kylie Horn on deck. And the pitch. Grounded to the left side. Picked up by the shortstop. Throw over to first. And Dewey is retired. One out here in the top of the 4th. Score that 6-3. Kylie Horn will come to the plate. Homered her second time up. And the pitch grounded to the left side. This will be the shortstop again. Throw over to first, and there's 2 gone in the inning. So Horn is sent down. Score that 6-3. That'll bring up Dalen Harper. Has not registered a hit yet, but she has 2 RBIs. First pitch she sees, grounded to the right side, picked up by the second baseman. Lady Bombers are sent down 1-2-3 here in the top of the 4th. Oh, that will send us to the bottom of the 4th. It is still 12-1 here in Wynne, Arkansas. Hey, would you like to be a Bomber? Mountain Home Public Schools is currently accepting applications from students interested in participating in the School Choice Program. School Choice Act 560 of 2015, authorized by the Arkansas General Assembly, empowers parents to seek admission for their children in participating school districts other than their residential district. To be deemed eligible for the approaching school year, applications must be turned in before May 1st for the following school year. It should be submitted to the non-resident district, which will then notify the resident district of the filed application. Assignments will be determined based on available space, and applicants will receive notification of acceptance or rejection by July 1st. Come on out, be a Bomber. 12-1 our score here. Lady Bombers out hitting the Yellowjackets 14-3. Emma King will return to the circle with an 11-run lead. Lindsay Andrews will lead things off here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Kings ready to go. Wynne picking up. First pitch, swung on and missed. She fouled that one, excuse me. 12-1 is very high score. That is no comparison for the state record that was seen in Little Rock Central the other day. The final score between Little Rock Central and Jonesboro was 41-23. A game in which Little Rock Central led 24-10 after the first inning. How long was it? A softball game that took 3 hours and 46 minutes, as this next pitch is a ball, 1-1. That's a lot of runs. The crazier part is you score 23 runs, you get run rolled. Next pitch is a ball, 2-1. Even crazier part, they had to play a second game after that, because that was a conference game. And the pitch has a strike, 2-2. Infield playing straight up. Outfield playing straight up, maybe a step further back with this wind. Harper playing a step in front of the bag at first. Anderson even with third. This one grounded to the left side. Coming in is King, loses the face mask and is out at first base. What a good play by Emma King. So that's the first out of the inning. Allie Glover will come to the plate. Was today's starting pitcher for Wynne. Responsible for 8 earned runs. This one fouled over to the right side. One lucky fan from Harrisburg will go home with that souvenir. That's 0-1. King ready to go again with the 0-1. This pitch is down low. 1-1. One and 1 the count. This pitch, breaking ball, is a ball. 2-1. Glad you're here with us this afternoon. Next pitch fouled away, 2-2. 12-1 our score here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Outfield and infield still straight up. Anderson even with the bag at third base. Harper about a step in over at first base. Arms and Dewey at the cut of the grass in the infield. And the pitch. Grounded to the right side. Dewey makes the play, throw over to first, not in time. Good job by Libby Dewey to get in front of that one, but it'll be an infield hit. As the 4th hit of the ball game for the Yellowjackets, with one gone. Awful lot of birds in the area. Caitlin Tansey will stand in now. First pitch she sees. Line back to King at first. Throw over to first. That's the second out. Good job by Emma King. Snag that one. Hadley Denovan will now stand in. As this one's a ball. Runner will advance 60 feet to second base. One-0 the count. The next pitch. This one is over to the right side. Green diving for it. Can't make the play. I'm sure that was an excellent photo opportunity for Briley Jarrett over there. She was smiling the whole time. That probably made it better. 1-1 the count now. Riley and Austin Jarrett here, Harrisburg's finest. Next pitch fouled away. Looks like a young lady from Forest City will go home with that one. 1-2 now. And here it is. This one is a ball. 2-2. 12-1 our score. Runner at second, excuse me. This next pitch tapped and fouled away. King checks her wristband. And the 2-2. This one fouled away. Two the count. Runner at second as Emma King gets instruction from Coach Tess Temple. Now she'll confer with her wristband. And the pitch. High fly ball to the left side. Arms is under it, makes the catch. And we played 4 full innings. We had at the top of the 5th, Lady Bombers lead 12-1. A game that featured around a 40 to 45 minute lightning delay, which was only in effect for one of the 8 ballparks here on the Wynne Sports Complex. Looks like Hodges will return to the circle as they are working on the pitcher's circle. And Lady Bombers will be back in action tomorrow as they will welcome the Marshall Bobcats to town. Here's a famous alumni from Marshall. It is Blake Hendricks. Was an all-conference basketball, baseball, and football player back in 2003. Well, around 2003, I can't remember. Blake's moderately old. He's not 40 yet, but I want to say it was 03 to 06, somewhere in there. Callie Payton's listening. She'll remember. Callie Hendricks, excuse me. She gets mad if I call her the wrong name. 12-1 our score now. Here in the Flatlands. Natalie Fleet will get things started here in the top of the 5th. Then it'll be Lakin Anderson. Fleet's reached on a single. Her first time up. She's 1 for 3. First pitch she sees. Bounces in there for a ball 1-0. It'll be Fleet, Anderson, and then King in this half inning due up. And the pitch. That's a strike. 1-1. Mountain Home went 1-2-3 in the last half inning. Scored 5 in the first, 2 in the second, and 5 in the third. Make this 12-1. This one's grounded to the left side foul. 1-2. So 1-2 the count now to Natalie Fleet. A 1-2 to Fleet. This one's popped over to the left side. This will go in or off the top of the dugout along the third base line. Still 1-2. This next pitch lined into center, a base hit. Oh, Natalie Fleet is on with a leadoff single. She's 2 for 4 today. Micah Anderson to come to the plate. She is 3 for 3 with 3 singles and 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch from Hodges. This one grounded to the left side, picked up by the shortstop. They'll just try to get her out at first. They will. So Anderson is retired for the first time this afternoon. Runner does advance to second. Scored as a sacrifice. Emma King will come to the plate. She's had a double and a walk. She also reached on a fielder's choice her second time up. And the pitch bounces in 1-0. Top of the 5th here, 12-1 our score. Natalie Fleet standing at second. This pitch fouled away, 1-1. Will be Abby Green on deck, one of the Miss MHHS finalists. She's had a mound of interviews so far this week and a mound of softball. The 1-1 up high, 2-1. Six o'clock Central Time here in Wynne. 2-1 on the way. This one's grounded to up the middle, a base hit. Rounding third, heading for home is Natalie Fleet. It is 13-1 Lady Bombers. So Abby Green will come to the plate now. Emma King has reached base all 4 times she's come to the plate. She'll have a courtesy runner. Abby Green will stand in, had a single and an RBI. In fact, she's had a single and an RBI all 3 plate appearances today. One gone here in the 5th. This one bounces in. Kiara Alkire running at first base. Hodges lines in the pitch, fouled away, 1-1. One and 1 the count. One run across here in the 5th. And the pitch. Foul. Long on and missed. Not fouled, excuse me. 1-2. To Abby Green. Carly Drury on deck. Then it'll be the top of the order once again. 1-2. Bounced in there. 2-2. Alkire stays put at first base. Well, those birds are chirping above us. Runner at first, 1 gone, 2-2 the count. Line and the pitch from Hodges, grounded to the left side, off the third baseman's glove. The shortstop will field it, and Alkire is called out at second. So it is a fielder's choice. I think with the dirt being still moderately wet, I think she slid too early. So there's 2 gone here in the inning now. And Carly Drury will stand in. It's got a single and a reaching on a fielder's choice. Line in the pitch. Slaps at this one, fouled away off the screen. 0-1. Lady Bombers out hitting the Yellowjackets 16-1. as Drury looks at a ball 1-1. Sarah Williams running at first base. 1-1. Drury swings and misses at that one, 1-2.
Go, Nickel. Go, Nickel.
Next pitch to Drury. Down low for a ball, 2-2. Carly Drury, the lone slap hitter in the lineup. Next pitch, slaps at this one, down the line, foul. Good hands by Blake Hendricks over at third. So 2-2 the count. 2 gone here in the 5th. 1 run across. And the 2-2, this one is up high. And now the count's full. So the count's full now. And the wide end, the pitch. Slaps at this one down the left field line. This will drop foul. Bombers still leads 6-4 in the top of the 4th inning over at Huntsville. Bomber baseball team looking to win 3 in a row. They call that a winning streak. So Drury will face a 3-2 again. And the pitch. Slapped right back to the pitcher. Goes past the pitcher's glove. Throw to first. There will be no throw. So call that an error. Drury is on base. Now there's runners at first and second with 2 gone. And Brooklyn Arms will come to the plate. Top of the lineup again for Mountain Home. Katie Hodges still in the circle. Next pitch from Hodges to Arms is a strike, 0-1. Did have a 45-ish minute delay for weather in the top of the 3rd inning. It's been pretty pleasant so far since then. This one's back to the screen. Runners will advance 60 feet. Wind blowing out to center field. The rain has stopped, so they moved the game back to 4 o'clock. It's supposed to be 4:30. As they thought there was a window they could get some play in. They did. And then it poured and poured for about 20 minutes as this one is float out to right field. Right fielder makes the catch and they're out of the inning. Since then, it's been very pleasant. No rain. It's just been a little windy as we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Fasten those seatbelts. It's 13-1. Lady Bombers with the lead. They are in run roll territory. If the Lady Bombers do not allow more than 2 runs, we'll wrap this one up. Glad you're here with us this afternoon. Our next broadcast will be, well, it'll be tomorrow. We'll have the Huddle focus camera going over at Lady Bomber Soccer. If you're not able to make it out, come to Bomber Stadium. Be a good afternoon. Sun will be kind of shining. It's Saturday, 11 a.m. We will have Bomber baseball for you. It's prom day. They will take on West Plains. North of the border in Missouri, they'll take on the Zizzers. As Emma King will go back to the circle for her 5th inning of work. Savannah Brown will lead things off here in the bottom of the 5th. It'll be Brown, Webb, and the top of the lineup, Katie Moore, due up. So the onslaught continues. The Bombers have plated 4 more runs in the 4th inning. It is now 10-4 in favor of the Bombers over in Huntsville. First pitch lays down a bunt. King fields it, throws to first. Got her. That's the first out of the inning. Alyssa Webb will stand in now. $13-1 our score. The first pitch to Webb, up high, 1-0. This is Alyssa Webb. Excuse me, this is Katie Moore. They're back to the top lineup. Excuse me. It's one batter off on the lineup I had. A 1-0 swung on and missed. Big cut, 1-1. King winds and deals. This one fouled away. If someone from Earl is going to go home with that souvenir. And it's 1-2. One gone here in the 5th. This next pitch just missed. It's a ball, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. High fly ball into left field. Fleet moving back. Makes the catch. There's 2 gone here in the 5th. $13-1 our score. 2 gone here in the 5th inning. This will be Katie Hodges. She's been the second pitcher today for the Yellow Jackets. Did not start the game. Allie Glover started the game. She came in relief. This one lined into center field, a base hit. The 5th hit of the ball game for the Yellow Jackets. Now Wynne has a runner on with 2 gone in the 5th. Bring up Kellen Smith. $13-1 our score. Runner at first. A lone run for Wynne coming in the 1st inning. And the pitch. This one is lined into center just past the glove of Dewey. Throw into third base, and she's in there safely. So back-to-back hits here with 2 gone in the 5th. And Blake Hendricks will head to the circle. 13-1 here in the 5th. As runners are standing over at 2nd and 3rd. Next couple games, Lady Bomber softball team will be back in action at Freedom Field. Beginning at 5 o'clock, they'll welcome Marshall to town for a varsity JV doubleheader. And they will have senior night on Tuesday as 5A West opponent Greenbrier. The Panthers will come to town starting at 4:30. It's pretty much the battle for 2nd place. As Greenbrier had a loss to Alma the other night. In a split decision. High fly ball into left field. This one is off the wall. 1 run's in, now a 2nd run. It is 13-3 now on the double. Lindsay Andrews will come to the plate now. 13-3 now. Pitch from King is a ball, 1-0. Gilbreth at second. The pitch grounded to the left side as it goes past Arms' glove. They're going to hold the runner at third. Now there's runners at first and third with 2 gone. Four straight hits for the Yellow Jackets, all with 2 outs. Allie Glover, the game's starting pitcher for Wynne, will come to the plate. Two across here at the bottom of the 5th. Lady Bombers still with a commanding 13-3 lead. King's first pitch to her is a ball, 1-0. Runners in scoring position. 2 gone here in the 5th. And the pitch fouled away, 1-1. Will be Caitlin Tansey on deck if it gets that far. King gets the sign from her wristband, the 1-1 on the way. High fly ball into center. Drury makes the catch, and this one belongs to the Lady Bombers. So the Lady Bombers get the run roll. They win this one 13-3. They have come to the Delta and picked up the W. 13-3, good bounce back from the other night. The Lady Bombers will be back in action tomorrow at Freedom Field, as they will play the JV game. We'll have that score result for you. Won't stream it for you. We will send a score out, but and the final score, Lady Bombers win 13-3. So they out-hit the Yellow Jackets 16-8. 4 of those 8 hits from the Yellow Jackets came with 2 outs in the 5th inning. So again, our next broadcast will be Saturday, as the Bomber baseball team will be north of the border as they'll take on West Plains. The Zizzers will welcome them to town. New field over there. Can't wait to see it. Again, that'll start, I believe, what did Philip Taylor text me? He's the man in charge over there. Let's see. Make sure I get that time right for you. 11 a.m. first pitch. They will play, it was supposed to be 2 varsity games, but then they moved the next game to just a JV game since it is prom day. Fellas got to get their tuxes fitted and their hair straightened out. They get our final score. Lady Bombers win this one 13-3. And tomorrow, Lady Bombers softball team back in action against Marshall. That begins at 5 o'clock, a varsity JV doubleheader. And simultaneously, Lady Bomber soccer will take place at Bomber Stadium. So on behalf of the Mountain Home School District, I am Dylan Conley. Final score, Lady Bombers win 13-3. We thank you for watching on the Bomber Sports Network.